Hello, everybody. I hope you all have not froze to death. It's been a rough week around here. It's been really hard to ride. Matter of fact, we have a horse in here that had gotten sick because we've been riding whenever it was cold and things like that. We've got him on the mend. We've got warmer weather coming. And I figure everybody's kind of holed up and getting anxious to get back to riding again. Now, I wanted to come and talk to y'all today and try to give y'all a helpful hint. What I'm going to say is you need to be able to communicate with your horse. And then you need to make sure that your horse is comprehending what you are trying to communicate to him. You know, I have an idea on this. You know, it's just like a lot of people constantly hollering whoa. If your horse don't know what whoa means, you can holler whoa till the cows come home and he still ain't going to pay no attention to you. You know, just like whenever they're off of him and he's prancing around and he's just all over him and they're constantly kind of jerking on him, hollering whoa, hollering whoa. What that tells me is you haven't done your training at home so that your horse understands what whoa means. Okay? He doesn't comprehend that. And the reason for it is because you haven't driven that part home. You've got to speak to your horse in a way that they understand and they comprehend it. Now, for those of you that know me, you'll never hear me talking to my horse. I never. If I do, if I talk to him, I'm kind of mad. But look, I communicate with my horse through my body. That's how I communicate to my horse. My horse understands if my body's passive. My horse understands if I pick myself up and get some energy in my body, that means you need to go somewhere. You need to do something. These are just some of the little things that makes your experience so much better that you have with your horse. Your horse is comprehending what you're asking him to do. Number one thing that I see on young trainers, a lot of trainers in particular, and I was the same way at one time. I let my emotions get in the way. I didn't have enough patience. I'm sitting here pushing all the time. And then I'm sitting around saying, I hate this horse. I hate this horse. Well, it sure as hell ain't the horse's fault. It's yours. You're not getting the message across. I've had people tell me they hate this horse, and I've had this horse that they hated so bad. And honestly, when I got on them, I could see why they hated him. But the horse didn't know. Once those people left, in less than a week, those horses were acting like horses I liked. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a difference in communication. It's a difference in communication. You've got to communicate with your horse, and you've got to do it a way that your horse is comprehending what you're asking them to do. So that is just something that I wanted to come to y'all and tell y'all. We haven't done very many videos. The weather's been horrible. And the older I get, the worse I'm getting about the cold weather. I hate it. But we have a horse leaving here in just a little bit. And the temperature's supposed to be nice tomorrow. So keep watching, because there's a good chance you'll see some videos of Joy and I in the woods. And if everything goes like the weather's saying it's going to do, we will be in the woods tomorrow. So we'll put up some videos on that. What the deal is on the horses that we're taking tomorrow. One of them is one that has been trained. Another one is one that is sold, and they're coming to get him, and I need to ride him a little bit. But hopefully next week you're going to see some videos of some horses that have never been out. and we're going to take them and go. And Joy will probably be on a good one, and I'll probably be on the one that's never been out. But once we do that, then it's not going to be a problem because we're going to expose them to everything. So anyway, stay tuned to our page. We're going to put those horses on Patreon, and you'll be able to see them go. And just think about what I'm talking about is the communication and the comprehension your horse has of what you're trying to communicate to them. Really start working on yourselves. And if you'll work on yourself and get yourself better, I promise you your horses are going to get better. So anyway, have a good day, and we'll see you next week.